Hey guys, Michael Straight of Fitness. I have been getting this question for so many times, and it's about elbow pain. Have you ever had elbow pain? It is really annoying. You know why? Because if you look at your elbow, it's such a small joint, but if your elbow is out, then your whole workout's out. First off, you should know that if you have elbow pain, it's not so much your elbow that's the problem. It's actually your wrists. Try this out. Put your hands like this, put your index finger like that and your thumb like that, and just put it around your elbow like that. And then move your wrists around. Move your wrist up and down. You're gonna feel that these muscles right here tighten, and then these muscles right here tighten. See, the way you wanna see your forearm is that you have a bunch of muscles coming out right here on your forearm, and then they all come together right here on the inside of your elbow, and then you have a bunch of other ones coming together on the outside of your elbow. So basically, this is like the 405, all smooth traffic, and then this is where it meets the 10 freeway. And this is the 5 freeway, all smooth, Orange County, and then this is like Carmenita Road. That always stops right there. So right here and right here, you have these two areas where everything comes together. Now the mistake that we always make, and I'm saying we because we've all done it before, is especially on rowing exercises, we move our wrist too much. So here's an example. Let's say you're doing a ring row. Oftentimes when you row yourself up, the trainer will tell you row your body up, and then let's say you come up to here, you want to row yourself up a little further. You can't come any further with your elbow, so what you do is you bend your wrist a little bit just to get yourself a little closer to the ring. But really, you should never bend your wrist when rowing. When you're doing a rowing exercise and you're coming down and this is as low as you can go, then why bend your wrist? Just keep your wrist straight. The same thing happens when you do a dumbbell row, right? You bring it up, row that elbow up, you're working the lats. There's only so far that your elbow can come up, right? You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. This is it. This is where the exercise stops. So pay attention next time you do a row that you don't row and then go just to get it up real quick. In other words, just simply keep your wrist straight. Now that goes for pulling and also for pushing, because if you're bench pressing and your wrist is all the way out, or even if you're squatting, imagine you have a couple 100 pounds on the bar, right? You come up and you relax your wrist and your wrists are coming all the way backwards. Now you're putting tension into the bar because it's a full body movement, but that puts too much strain on it. So if you're in elbow pain, then honestly, just ice it, let it rest. It usually heals pretty quick, but to avoid elbow pain, keep your wrist straight. Now to keep your wrist straight, the number one rule is this: whether you're grabbing a barbell or a dumbbell, squeeze it hard. Too often we just grab the dumbbell or the barbell, especially on pushing exercises, and we just let it rest in our hands. But really, if you squeeze the barbell super hard, then you get this irradiation technique, which is a fancy word for squeezing all your muscles. Now, if you squeeze the barbell hard, this gets activated, which activates everything in your biceps and triceps, which is eventually just gonna make you stronger in the lift, which means you'll be able to lift more weight. So hope you like this video, guys, and I hope it kind of cleared the myths around elbow pain. It's not so much about your elbow, it's more about your wrist. Keep your wrist straight, whether you're pulling or pushing. Just keep your wrist straight. Squeeze the dumbbell and the barbell super hard, like you're trying to crush the barbell together. All right? Leave a comment or hit like, and I'll see you next video.